Linsanity the drop and finish. Hughes puts it up for the win.
It is the New York Knicks at 18-18. Visiting the Boston Celtics 18-17.
Game to game. When you talk about the 13 games, hey, the 20 points, the 8 to 9 assists, shooting is Shane under 50%. He's gaining experience, but today he's got a major matchup with Rondo.
Are receiving calls from interested teams just as they would any other player. I had a chance to catch up with Rondo before the game. He did admit the rumors have been disruptive. He also shared that both Doc Rivers and Danny Ainge met with him and assured him they're not proactively trying to trade him.
You said it with Kevin. Here settles into a three, and that's 10 in a row for the Celtics.
Remember what he said now. He's shooting a high percentage. He's right at that 36-37%, and he takes 4 a game.
Lin got to the basket, got blocked by Garnett. 3 blocks in a row. And Rondo inside, and 1. And he's hurt. He's all right. Hit the deck awkwardly. Rajon Rondo a chance.
Garnett, excellent. Now at the other end, Rajon Rondo in the open floor is always going to test you. So we all know that they have to make up a ton of games after today, at least 7 on the road. So the next couple of weeks will be challenging.
Have checked in, and a turnover by New York. That's their third. Michael Petras in for Boston, and he knocks down a 3-pointer. Has to figure this out because they're very good with this collection on the floor, including Lin, who's on the score sheet.
No, you're absolutely right, Mike. Physically, so that when you run into the heavy schedule, like right here, let's face it, Jeremy Lin in the first 13 games that he started was getting 35 to 40 minutes night in and night out.
This is where it all started for Jeremy Lin in terms of a national awareness of his basketball prowess. That's the home court for the Harvard Crimson, where Lin played for 4 years, the last 3 for Tommy Amaker, and then got his first chance in the NBA with the Golden State Warriors, and that jersey is in the arrival area at the arena. Now, there have only been 4 NBA players from Harvard, but 8 presidents of the United States from Harvard. So, Hubie, it's more likely that someone on campus in Cambridge, just a few miles away, more likely there'll be a president than there'll be in the NBA. Rondo goes back in the lane on a teardrop, got his own rebound on your ABC station.
Nice.
Lin off the side, pick and roll with Chandler, no. Tyson tried for a second shot at it. Rondo going right at Lin.
Oh,
He got fouled by Fields. Yeah. Lin going right back at him. Slides a bit out of control. And Rondo ahead. Oh, man. And Mike D'Antonio taking time out. Got to settle his group down.
Confidence out on the floor. The guys listen to him. The one thing about this guy, you never question his effort.
Nice pass to Wilcox, who missed it. Rondo got it back.
But the one thing about Jeremy Lin, he normally has much better production in the second half of every game that he has started.
Garnett from the top, got some space. That foul, right?
I would hope so, Mike, okay?
One more coming for Rondo, who has 8 assists and 9 points in the half.
Really challenging the shooters.
Landry Fields the bad pass, another Knick turnover. Now 50. Pierce, no foul with the basket.
Now that was an excellent pass by Rondo. He wants body contact. He relishes it. He's going for the block, and he's going to try to get up on the offensive glass for you, which definitely is all about.
Melo led the Knicks first half with 12 points. Lin fading away inside, able to get the friendly bounce for 2 right in front of his old college coach, Tommy Amaker. Yeah. Took over the league. Rondo wraparound pass to Brandon Bass.
In that first half.
Here's Ray on a catch and shoot. 3 off the mark.
Now Bass is still in backcourt.
So he had a great view of Pierce hitting that 3 to tie the game at 60. Timeout.
Well, I like what we just saw. And the fact that the Celtics came down the floor, mainly because they just forced the Knicks into 2 quick turnovers and then an air ball here by Jeremy Lin.
Nice move by Rondo from the top. Used the screen to go in and score. Now Hubie on the other end when Tyson Chandler went diving for that ball. That left wrist that is really bothersome. He came down awkwardly on. He's grimacing a bit as Stoudemire missed and Rondo has it. The Knicks won a playoff series, let alone talk about a championship. Garnett from out top extends his good run. Hubie, it's 13-4 in this quarter for the Celtics.
Yeah, give Rondo a lot of credit here. In this 4.5 minutes here, he has 5 assists, he has 3 rebounds and a steal. And this is how he can take over a game.
A Lin turnover. Pierce chased by Anthony. JR coming back. Nobody got there.
Now that was just a smart offensive player with great experience. He slowed down, wanted to create the contact because he knew that he could get off an easy layup.
And it was the 5th turnover for Lin. 5 for Lin, 5 for Baron Davis. Teardrop off the window for Jeremy ends the 11-0 Boston run. In the first half. That one on the move, off the mark. Here's Rondo.
Big thing for the Knicks. They got to get back to where they were in that first quarter. And that is they got to the line 8 times. You know, don't settle with the jump shot. Plenty of time on the clock.
Clock at 10. J.R. Smith has Rondo. Pierce being guarded by Lin, calling for the ball.
Oh, he's trying to get a better passing angle.
There you go.
Nice.
And the rest of the Celtics saw it and cleared the space.
Able to get out in the open floor because they either foul the Celtics or they give the Celtics a high percentage shot.
Rondo will take the outside jumper. You know he's having a good night when he's knocking that down. 13 points, 14 assists, 9 rebounds. Rondo, 1 board from his 4th triple-double of the season. Nobody else in the league has multiple triple-doubles this year. Rondo waiting for the trailer. Pierce triple. What a corner for Paul Pierce.
See, that's a heady point guard. He's got Petrus on the one side, struggling a little bit. He waited for Pierce to come right down as the trailer. Mismatch, and they'll move the ball until they can get that ball to the guy who has the mismatch.
There you go. They set it up for Garnett on Shumpert off the window for Kevin Garnett. When he's 1 rebound away from his 4th triple-double this season. And there it is, his 2nd of the week. Davis a bad pass for Stoudemire. Rondo pass Davis. Allen a 3. Got them all.
Excellent decision.
Here's fake the 3. Strolls in for the 2.
And he did that in slow motion.
He does everything like that.
It was just beautiful. Right. For injury and 2 from a suspension.
He threw it cross screen from Pierce, and he found Bass to come Anthony. Melo no, rebound Rondo, that's number 12. Nowhere to go, he got into trouble. Able to save it. Go to the basket, and finish.
Now,
with 2:15 to go. Lin left. Pitched it out dangerously to Shumpert. Lin a 3. Got them all! Timeout Boston! So Jeremy Lin, as his college coach Tommy Amaker watches from the front row. From right in front there, Hubie scored the last 6 for the Knicks.
Now just watch how he never gives up on this play. See, this is just all heart. Goes down inside and catch you with a left-handed layup. That was beautiful. And then the 3. Think of the pressure that's on him today. He's not had a great game. Under pressure, he knocks it down.
Handles at the top. Lin picks him up. He'll go right at him. Pierce going up. Got him.
They continue to get that switch. And whether it's Shumpert or Lin, it's an advantage for Pierce. And Pierce wants the ball. That's the key.
Lin gives up the dribble. Carmelo guarded by Pierce. The clock at 5. Anthony for the lead. He got it. Knicks by 1. Down. Garnett guarded by Shumpert. Hands to Pierce. They're going to need 3 now. Here's Pierce for the tie. Got them all! Timeout Knicks. Let's play 5 more. The game goes on. We have overtime with the Knicks and Celtics.
Well, they catch Lin turning his head.
Yeah.
Lin turned his head to look. Rondo moved without the ball on the opposite side of the paint.
And 18 of these assists. Making 19 is Ray Allen. Triples again.
Now that was beautiful to watch because Rondo continued to look for.
Granted back in.
Look
it's
out.
3. Rondo chased by Anthony. A lead for Anthony for Allen. Timeout Knicks.
What a great play.
Oh.
What a great play. First of all, at the defensive end, at the foul line area, and then Rondo to size up the defender, chasing him to drop off that pass.
Assist number 20 for Rajon Rondo today.
Now this is just a great pass, a beautiful play to Ray Allen. And then, here you come on the break. But just watch now. There it is. Lay it right in the lane. Beautiful.
Short on the shot. Rondo got another rebound.
That's where he's so invaluable. He averages 5 rebounds a game as a point guard.
20 assists and 15 rebounds. There are very few games like that. Lin gets in the paint. Put on the brakes. Tough shot. Got it.
Tough shot is right. He had to stop on a dime. Once again, he could not get to the rim.
A career high 17 rebounds for Rajon Rondo. And the Celtics are going to get this one here in Boston, it looks like.
We have seen an awful lot of odd situations in this game.
Yeah, right. You're right.
You know, but Rondo has just been spectacular in the second half. And then Paul Pierce on one end, Carmelo Anthony at the other end. But when it comes down to it, this guy on the foul line has made it all happen here, and he has willed his team to a win.